So we are walking and talking with Ada. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe. So I am doing a little couple of workouts with my mini-me. Say hey. So y'all, I ain't gonna lie, this is my first time walking in like months. Hey y'all, so as y'all know, I was supposed to be working out, but that did not work out due to the fact that I was running out of breath. So right now I'm currently sitting at a table and my daughters are playing on the playground and my son is playing basketball. So welcome back. I am not running out of breath. Y'all could hear me and the little breeze that we are getting. Look, can y'all believe my lashes are still on after working out? I bet y'all sitting here wondering why this girl got so many different views, but I was sitting under a tree and the ants were falling on me, so I had to move my chair. Let's talk about me being in 2 group homes. As far as I can remember, I've been in plenty of homes, but this is only the 2 group homes that I was in, and they were, I ain't gonna lie, I had like a little okay experience. I did run away. So in one of the group homes I was in, I was 13, and I had a plan. Like in my head, I had this plan, like, okay, I'm gonna be here, go to school Monday through Friday, and on the weekends I'm actually gonna run away and then call the cops on Sunday to come pick me up where I was, which I was with my best friend. I did that for a good 3 months, literally Monday through Friday. I would, go. Eventually started going to her house because I guess they realized where I was. And they were like, okay, so we know where she's at. So instead, once she already gets there, we'll come get her instead of her calling us on Sundays. One of the best parts about being in a group home is that I always had my hair braided. Like, girls would be like, ooh, let me practice on your hair. And I'm like, okay. So I always had my hair in like different styles because girls love braiding my hair. And I know some girls would kind of do it like, oh, let me take a picture, like kind of like a little portfolio or whatnot. Like, I used to get mad because like we had like some people would kind of invite me to their house and I couldn't go nowhere. Like when you in a group home, you can't, it's not like being in a foster home. And then I don't even think in foster homes they let you go anywhere. I mean, unless you got a really good parent and it's under the table, maybe. I wouldn't take us nowhere. I think we probably went like on 2, I would say it's called a field trip. 2 field trips, because in this group home we had boys and girls. So, which I do have pictures of still. So I think we went to SeaWorld, and I can't even think of where else we went to be honest with you. I think SeaWorld was probably the only place we went to. Other than that, we went to like parks and stuff like that. And it was embarrassing going to SeaWorld in this big van. And then you had to wear like these highlighted colors. It was either the yellow or you had to wear, the boys would wear the green. The worst part about being in that group home was that you weren't getting a cooked meal home. You literally ate what you had for lunch for dinner. You go to school, you eat lunch there, and then you come home and you eating the same thing you ate for lunch. Like that, like if we had spaghetti for lunch, then I was going to like a public school. So if you had spaghetti for lunch, you had spaghetti for dinner. So if you had like a burger for lunch, you had that. I hated that. That made me really want to run away. For the weekends, like you would have you have cereal in that bowl and pour the little milk in there, like what you have for breakfast at school. So you never had a cooked meal in the 2 group homes I was in. They both actually worked kind of together, because I remember when there was a hurricane, I want to say it was like back in 2004, Hurricane Charlie. So we had this hurricane, and like they were together. So we would go to this one location and they were both there. So I think they kind of work hand in hand. But that was the other group home that I ended up going to later on. But like I was saying, like the food was horrible. Not everybody in the first group home I was in was there because they were in the system. Some people actually got court ordered there because if you were a runaway, like if you used to run away from your home, they will court ordered you to go stay in this place for like, they could be like 6 months, but if you did good, like you're okay, your family could come visit you. Good. In this group home, they had like a number chart, like it was like 1 through 3. 3, I think you were like the bad, like you were in bad standing with them. 2, you were like okay, and 1, you were like good. But you know, and then the other group home that I was in, it was pretty much the same thing. They had the boys side, the girls side, except the other group home is they had younger kids. Like I would say probably 7, 8 years old, they had those kind of. So yeah, being in the group home wasn't always that bad, but you know, it had its moments, it had its days, and I got along with who, you know, I could get along with, and there was some people that didn't like me and some people that did like me. You know, you in a dorm full of girls and you have your hormones, and you know, it's not just your hormones, it's a whole bunch of other hormones. And I mean, it was it was crazy, but it wasn't all that bad. Thanks so much for watching my videos. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe. And I went ahead and posted a couple pictures that I have of me being in a group home.